Boom! Here we are again. Welcome back to OpaZao. Opa, recent Greek? Yeah, it is recent Greek. For excited and Zao, ancient Greek for living. Excited living because this world needs a little more positive. And here we are. What more to be thankful about than being positive? So here we are, joined in studio by...
Tate
You
Cox.
had to think about that for a second.
What's up, everybody?
That's right. And I'm Mike Bearden, your average host, like it or not. And we are going to take just a quick 10-minute IGTV video for... thankfulness. And we're thankful that you're here watching this. And before I do this, I had to promise a good friend of mine, a new friend of mine, Ray, R-A-Y.H-A-H-N, Ray On. Check him out on Insta. He is the man, the myth, the legend in his own mind. So you want to check him out, and he has these great opportunities on stepping up your Insta, et cetera, et cetera. So, hey, let him know that you might be interested in how he can help set you up and go for there. But anyways, that's his specialty, but he's so much more than just an Insta guy. Tate Cox joining us. Yeah, let's hear it. Give it up.
Thank you.
All right, I can hear that crowd going crazy. That's awesome. Hey, I just want to let you know that we are here to take a quick 10-minute video on being thankful. So that's what we're going to be talking about, is being thankful today. So if you're out there wondering what in the world are they talking about, that's what we're talking about. We're letting you join in on our OpaZao podcast here, and we'll post it as soon as we're done here, and you guys can check it out in the next 12 hours or whatever else, however long it takes to get on iRadio, iTunes, etc., etc. But Tate, take me through this past year, and could there be something that you're actually excited about and thankful for this past year, 2019?
Oh, wow. Yeah, 2019, man, what a roller coaster of a year. Well, in 2018, Christina and I, Mike's daughter, now my wife, we got engaged, and so 2019, the beginning, like first half, was kind of our engagement, and I was working full time.
Good. Speaking to the mic and eat it so they can all hear you.
I was working full time at a school district, Chino Valley School District.
Yep.
Things were good, saving up for our first years of marriage, and that was great, saving up for the wedding as well, and ended up getting a notice that I'd be losing my job at the end of the year. So I mean, you look back and you're like, how can you be thankful for that? Well, the story doesn't end there. So there's
more.
Yeah, and that was really cool. I mean, side note, got to share my story, and last night at church we got to share with the congregation via video, but just kind of this same story, and man, it was radical what God did. So we went ahead, and we though we knew I wasn't going to have a job, we got married and everything. And
he got married and everything.
Yeah.
There was an awesome guy that actually did the ceremony.
Oh yeah, shout out to Mr. Mike Bearden for emceeing too.
Man, my privilege was awesome.
And emceeing, man, that was awesome.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do.
Yeah, many hats you wear.
Save money.
Yeah, that was great. So wedding was awesome, and then we went on the honeymoon. The honeymoon was awesome.
Oh yeah, that's about enough as information as we really want to hear right now.
Whoa, I wasn't going there. You went there.
No, I just need to cut you off because this is a clean show.
Okay.
And we just want to make sure that I'm glad you're excited. It's been a great year, but let's just kind of keep it as is.
You're out of control, man.
Yeah, that's what they say. Okay.
So then we jump forward, and end of summer, still don't have a job, and you know the way schools work, they start in mid-August, right around there, early August. Some of them.
All right.
So we're at that point, no job, and I'm applying to jobs, having interviews, and nothing's working out. And
sweet.
I applied for this part-time job. Christina kind of encouraged me to do that, even though I really didn't want to, because it was part-time, but I did it, and it ended up being amazing. They ended up calling me back, letting me know that instead of me being their part-time teacher, they want to make me their full-time teacher. And
sweet.
So, super rad story of thankfulness. I mean, thankful to get married, thankful to just live the life that I get to live, and thankful for the job and the way God came through. So in this season, I mean, just so much
super
to be
thankful
for.
Otherwise known a couple generations ago as super rad. If you haven't heard that term or don't know what it is, let us know. Hit us up. I'm MT Bearden. You can check it out on Instagram. Or Tate, what's your Instagram? Someone hit you up on that one.
I think it's lowercase Tate Cox. I'm pretty sure. And then it's either 1 or 2 underscores. I can't remember. I'm not,
Okay then.
Yeah, sorry. I'm terrible.
Search away and have a good time.
You'll find it. I don't think there's too many Tate Coxes.
That's all good. It's all good. Yeah, so in other words, our oldest is now married. That's right. No longer under our roof. Empty nest. I'm okay with that. So, hey, other than the big marriage, and of course followed by the honeymoon, beep, we have to beep that out. We don't want to, serious stuff. So, what is something else that you can really look back on 2019 and be thankful for?
Man, I would say.
I mean, you had job and marriage.
Right.
Those are 2 huge ones right there.
Yeah. If thinking about things to be thankful for that aren't necessarily so material, man, just thankful for God's daily grace.
Grace is good.
That season was pretty tough, and just how He got us through it. Myself and Christina, and just. He was upholding us with his very, very right hand, as the psalmist might say.
And just someone said, God's holding me up with His righteous right hand, a term that I grew up listening to, and I said, well, I remember as a kid asking this other guy, I said, well, doesn't He have 2? Duh. But I just thought about that for a minute. I'm thinking, how grateful I am for everything that does happen. And you mentioned a difficult season. This has been a crazy, I'm going to use the word crappy. I can say that. It's still clean. 2019. I'm looking for a clear vision 2020.
Oh, yeah, man.
I'm looking for the excitement around the corner.
Year of clarity.
It's, I'm okay that it's gone. Miss my mom. She died 3 days before your wedding.
Yeah.
That was insane. But she did have the best seat in the house after all.
Sure did.
I mean, outside of where I was standing, that was a pretty good seat too. But, we're excited, and I look back and am thankful for everything that my mom had poured into our lives. Every holiday after holiday, just her listening ear. That's one of her gifts, which has been great, and I've benefited from that. So, I mean, it's been a crazy, wacky year.
Yeah.
And I kind of feel like I say that every year. Is anybody out there, you guys hear the same thing? It's like, I'm so glad this year's over. It's like, can't wait for the next year. Well, really, I can say that, that's kind of the first time I think it's been in one of those years I want to throw away and just ignore. But I can't say that because it's called growing pains for a reason. And OpaZao is about being positive, and it's difficult to stay positive. It's definitely difficult to stay thankful when you feel like life is just throwing a bunch of doggy-doo at you all the time. It doesn't look good. It doesn't smell good. It doesn't feel good on your toes when you're squashing through it. I wouldn't know that one. I'm going to trust you on that. You're one of those kids. That explains a lot. But, we grow through those moments.
Yeah.
And Ray, I'm just going to give you one more shout out there. Thanks so much for last night. Very rarely, you are a unique man. If you're going to be hitting up Ray on his Instagram, ray.ahn, you want to know that here's kind of an out of the blue discussion that within hours we had the privilege of meeting, and not many people do that. So Ray, I want to give you another shout out that good for you. That is rare. We need to do that when moments that, whether we're grateful, thankful, or not, that we can always look back on those moments and say, I'm thankful. So if I'm going to check off the box, I'm going to say, I'm thankful for Ray last night. That was a good part of my year as it comes near to the end. And I'm going, man, this is good stuff. We got to roll this into 2020. So anyways, with all that said, I don't know if you out there would like to share with us what you're thankful for. And again, it doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be, hey, this was the greatest thing in the world. We're really looking for things that when you've gone through something and you've come out the other side. If you can say, I would never have chosen it, I didn't want it, but on the back end, I wouldn't change it. Those are growth opportunities.
Oh, yeah.
Again, I didn't want it, I wouldn't have planned on it, but I wouldn't change it after it happened. Because that's how we grow.
Right. I wouldn't change 2019 as difficult as it was. I wouldn't do it differently.
Not at all. And that growth allows us to connect with others.
Yeah. Absolutely.
That we wouldn't be able to connect with normally. So, with that said, that is a shortened little IGTV podcast here on OpaZao. We're going to give that a shot and try to our best to begin to communicate better to you. Again, let us know. You can go to us next_OpaZao. Hit me up there. Or you can go ahead and just hit my personal one, MT Bearden. That's Bearden, like Bear Den. like the Bear's Den, which is kind of a town in Scotland, which is the only reason I think I have any kind of hereditary significance whatsoever on my side of the family. But other than that, we're good. Any shout out, parting words you want to throw out to the audience there, Tate?
Be thankful, for this is the will of God in you.
Be thankful. So with that said, we'll talk to you soon. And we're off air, but we're not off on IGTV, so it's how the thing goes here. You got to click and do everything. Hey, seriously, have a great Turkey Day, and as we enter the holidays, I do know that it can be the most difficult time. So that we, stats prove it. It can be a really rough moment. We're here. I know Tate's available as well, so we just want to be here to listen to you and pray with you if you need to. So just let us know, and we'll go from there. Other than that, hey, pass it on. If the OpaZao podcast had a good feeling for you, that's great. If you know someone else who could benefit from listening, you can scroll through any of the ones that we've done before, but we'll just shoot this one out as Thankfulness 2019. So take care and talk to you later.
Boom.